Hey, what's up guys, Shady here, and today we're going to be talking about the recent Brick Hill updates. We'll start off with some less meaningful ones, and then the ones I have more to say about we'll do last. So first of all, there's been a change to the search feature. Now it bases your searches on relevancy instead of sorting by user ID. Like before, it used to sort by descending user ID from lowest user ID to highest user ID instead of searching by relevancy. So this OK account, my alternative account, it would be on like page 24 instead of as it is now on page 1. So that's a very good change that they've made. Another change that they've made is there's been a lot of changes to the economy as in trading, but this is a useful one. Now to accept a trade, it's a two-step process. So you have to actually confirm that you want to accept the trade. That doesn't apply to declining trades though, which I can see why, but it'd be useful to have it on there. I don't know, but yeah, that's really all about that. Now, these are the two changes I really want to talk about. So, the biggest change is this buy request thing. Now, buy requests. Essentially, what these do is, say for example, an item here, say one of the owners, like me or something, items priced at or below the highest buy request will sell to a requester. So say for example, I sold this for $1 right now. The person who has it up for 130 bucks as a buy request would get that. So we'll get this makeshift witch hat here. One of the other changes is you can now send trades and not have to ask anything of the other person in return. I could send a trade right now, giving my makeshift witch hat for nothing, and I'd be able to send that and they'd be able to accept. If you didn't know before that, everyone had to have at least one special to trade between each other. Now, the thing about these two updates is they essentially completely kill item snipes, because item sniping is essentially impossible now, because the majority of item snipes came from people who were transferring items to alternative accounts or who are giving the items to giveaway winners. Now, instead of selling the item for $1 like they used to if the other person had no special, they will simply just send them a trade where they get the item and they ask for nothing in return, instead of selling it for $1. And the reason this is so concerning, at least to me, is because this essentially removes one of the major money makers. Because if you didn't know, you could actually make a large amount of money just by doing item snipes. So you could just use item snipes and get a large amount of money from doing this. It's just easy money. But since they've removed, well, they haven't removed it, but they've made item snipes essentially redundant now, because nobody will do them. Another reason that they are redundant is because, say for example, somebody sold it for $1, the highest bidder would still pay 130 bucks for it. At least I think that's how it works. So you wouldn't even be able to get it, because this is automatic. Like, snipe bots don't exist. They didn't exist before now, apart from one person, Ivor, who did have them, but it doesn't work anymore. So they're redundant, which is a good thing. But now normal snipes don't even exist either, because it'll just be automatically purchased by this buy request thing, which essentially just serves as a snipe bot for literally every user. But an item will never sell for $1 now. And even if it does, it'll just go to the highest bidder and they'll pay their high bid for it. So item snipes are dead. One of Brick Hill's largest moneymakers is entirely gone. You can make thousands upon thousands of bucks just by sniping items and selling them later on. But that's gone now. And I guess the people like me who did rely on this to get a lot of money will have to find other ways to make money instead of just using item snipes. So that's really all of this video, all I had to talk about really. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.